Hello friends, welcome to Making It Sassy. I am pretty excited because I received my first CSA box from Tipi Produce. I've been getting these boxes of produce from a local farm in Wisconsin for at least 9 years or so, for many years, and this is what I'm going to share with you is what I received for this week. I sign up bi-weekly. You can get it every week. You get one of these, or I get one like this every other week. CSA is for customers supporting agriculture. And then I pick up my box, in my case, from the Outpost every other Friday. So there's a box, and right now, because of the provisions, we're having it leaving the box, and then you get this bag with everything in it. It's quite stout. It's quite a sturdy big bag. So look at this. Let's go see what's in it. Look at all of this produce that is available this week. And I love it because when you get something, you might not have thought to purchase it, but then it forces you to maybe try something different and change it up from your normal routine. And you get some really high quality fresh produce to use and support our local farm. What we have here, look at this nice bunch of green onions or scallions. I'm sure everyone's familiar with those to slice up in a salad or saute or whatnot. And then I have some green lettuce here that I'm going to go ahead and put in the salad spinner, rinse it all, wash it all, then it's ready to go. That's something else I do rather than just stuff it in there and it's like, oh, I don't feel like dealing with it and then it goes bad. Is what I do is I pull it all apart and then I rinse it and I use a salad spinner a few different times to get all of the, sometimes there's dirt in here, sand, and then I use a towel to dry it and then I put it in a Ziploc bag with a paper towel to absorb the moisture, and then that way I can just grab a handful or make a salad really easily and it's ready to go and I don't let it go to waste. Also are these beautiful radishes that you could of course slice into a salad. You could add to your crudité platter with raw vegetables and dip, or you can even roast radishes. So you could look up some recipes for that. So new ways to prepare radishes and also some nice color. Okay. Some wonderful mint. So of course, you could put it in a cocktail, maybe make a mojito. There's lots of different things you can do that way. I've even recently, now that summer's back, I make a watermelon salad with feta and lime juice and onion and mint and parsley, and it's really nice. So happy to have some mints. And then spinach. So these are little baby spinach. Same thing, I want to get these all cleaned up so I can use them. Nice bunch of that. And then here I have some salad turnips. So they're a little bit smaller and they're mild. They're a root vegetable. They're a great anti-inflammatory and lower carb. Helps to reduce blood sugar. You can eat them raw. You could slice them up into chunks and like you would again on a crudité platter. You could roast them. You could steam and mash them. And there's so many different things that you can do with them. And so maybe it's like, what would I do with them? I'm not going to buy those, but give it a try. They're mild, and like I said, you can do all these different things with them, and they're going to be healthy and less starchy than a potato. You can even use the greens. You could braise them in some butter and we chopped up the greens and slice up the turnips, and then you could finish them with a little vinegar and salt and pepper. Something different there. Fun. Do you know what these are? These are Kohlrabi. Again, a really fantastic root vegetable that you could eat raw. I mean, you could slice these up and put them in a stir fry. You could roast them. You know, these will caramelize like you would with roasted vegetables in olive oil in the oven. You could also shred them and make a fritters add a little egg and breadcrumbs and some oil in a hot pan. So you could make some Kohlrabi fritters, or even what about some Kohlrabi fries? So instead of the French fry, you can bake them and make yourself some Kohlrabi fries. Now, what their taste is like, if you look at the root of a broccoli and you slice off the outside and that inner core, which is actually kind of good, they're actually a little bit more mild and a little bit sweeter than that even. Not sweet like sugary, but they're not bitter. So these are really nice. Bok choy. So that's fantastic in a lot of Asian cooking. You could slice it up with a stir fry, or, you know, you could slice it up into a salad, kind of with a lot of different, with these greens and maybe sesame oil and a little soy sauce or coconut aminos. You could saute these. So lots of different things with this. And anything, I really just say, if you kind of wonder, Google it. You'll find some recipe or some way to prepare it, but they're really not so foreign, how you'd use other, you know, roasted vegetables in many cases, or things in a salad. And then some more greens here. And then, so kale. And then, which you're all familiar with. They all, sometimes they're a little bit different look, but these are a nice bunch. So look at all this. I mean, And then a little bit of asparagus, which is delicious. So all these spring vegetables, I'm really excited about. I'm gonna come up with something to do with all of them, and have some fun using some things I maybe wouldn't just automatically buy. So get out there and experiment, try some things you haven't tried, and support our local farms, because that's making it sassy.